G'day, happy Easter, I'm Ali. Today I've got 7 egg decorating ideas as well as activities. Let's get creating. Supplies you'll need: blown eggs, I'll leave a link in the description box for how to do this, green paint, a sponge brush, some googly eyes, glue, ribbon in red, orange, blue and purple, and some scissors. The first step is to paint your egg in a bright green colour. So the first way I did it was just to put some paint on my sponge brush and paint the egg. And so I got it all over my fingers, which didn't bother me in the slightest. Left it to dry and put it in a little bottle cap so it didn't fall over while it dried. Then I came back later and gave it another coat. Or the less messy option of painting the egg is to do half at a time. Paint half the egg and then put it in an egg cup and then come back and do the other half once dry. Next we're going to measure the ribbon for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I've got the blue ribbon here for Leonardo. So wrap it around the egg and then with a pair of scissors cut it once you've got the length you'd like. Then put some glue dots in the same spot that you want the ribbon to go. Then wrap the blue ribbon around the egg. Glue the 2 pieces of ribbon together. Then put that aside to allow to dry. Next we're going to create the purple bandana wearing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, which is Donatello. First you want to cut that beautiful purple ribbon and then glue it to the egg. Then set it aside to dry. After the ribbon's dried and stuck to the egg, you're going to put some glue dots for the eyes. Then stick on 2 googly eyes for Leonardo. Then repeat those same steps for Donatello, Michelangelo and Raphael. Don't they look so cute? First you need to hard boil your eggs. I do this by covering my eggs with water and then bringing to boil on the stove before letting it simmer for 12 minutes and then taking off the stove. The eggs are super hot, so remember to get a responsible adult to put your egg in the egg cup. And then you can begin drawing. So I'm going to do a rainbow theme here. So I started off with the red up in the centre and just whirled around. It was really cool seeing the crayon just melt onto the egg. And then I just went on to the rest of the colours: orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Pro tip, move the egg container underneath around and then just hold the crayon in the same spot. Really happy with how this happy egg turned out. My second design, I did a love heart and gave this egg to my husband. For my third design, please don't hold this against me, I did an Essendon Football Club jumper because I'm a born and bred Essendon supporter. So you could do a design of any team, club or emblem you like. My fourth and final design is using the crayon shavings to just sprinkle on top of the egg and letting them melt. I used 3 different colours here: a bright pink, a dark pink and a purple. I'm so happy with the results, the way it came out. It's just so random. Supplies you'll need: some temporary tattoos. I've got some flash tattoos here, a pair of scissors, a damp cloth and some blown eggs. If you want to know how to blow eggs, I'll leave a tutorial for you right here. Cut around your chosen tattoo with a pair of scissors and then remove the plastic from the top of the tattoo. Place the tattoo face down on the egg and then with a very wet cloth cover it for a whole minute. As you can see, I've also put a tattoo on my thumb as well. After the minute's up, then gently remove the cloth and remove the backing paper as well. And that's it, you're done. A mess-free Easter egg. I also did an Australian and a love heart tattooed Easter egg. Supplies you'll need for these glitter Easter eggs: Mod Podge, plastic Easter eggs, I picked these up from Spotlight, some glitter, use the same glitter colour as the Easter eggs, a sponge brush, and an old egg container just to help put them in when they're drying. And if you want the glitter to stay in place, then I use some sealant to just seal it all in place. Firstly, begin covering half your Easter egg with Mod Podge. So I've got a purple Easter egg here, so I'm going to be using the purple glitter so that if there are some gaps where I've missed the glitter, it won't be as noticeable. Not that I'm planning to have gaps, but you never know. Put down a piece of paper so that you can catch the excess glitter before you start pouring the glitter on the Easter egg. That way you can reuse it for the next half. Once that half is covered, then shake off the excess glitter and place your egg in the egg carton for it to dry. Grab the piece of paper with the excess glitter and pour that back into the glitter container. Once the glitter is dried, then pick up your Easter egg and cover the other half with Mod Podge. Then apply glitter to the Mod Podge. If you're enjoying this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Check out my Easter playlist if you'd like to see more Easter decorating ideas. To prevent the glitter going everywhere, I'm going to apply clear sealant. So follow the instructions on your can. For us it said to shake for 1 minute and then provide a gentle mist over the area that you're working on. So that's what we've done here. Supplies you will need: baker's twine, some glue, I'm using tacky craft glue, and a pair of scissors. Firstly, put a dot of glue on the top of your Easter egg. So I've got a green Easter egg here, so I'm making sure to use green twine. That way, if there's a little gap, you won't notice too much. Give that a couple of minutes to dry before you begin putting more glue around that area and begin spiraling the twine around and around that starting point. Try and make it as tight as you can around that starting point, but that does mean that you're going to get glue all over your fingers, but that doesn't matter at all. And just keep going. If you want to see further Easter DIY videos, then I'll leave a link below for a playlist that I've created. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this DIY and you'd like to see more. Apply some more glue before you continue wrapping around the baker's twine around your Easter egg. Just before you get to the opening of the Easter egg, stop and allow it to dry. This means if you want, you can add Easter eggs inside this Easter egg for people. After it's dry, cut the baker's twine as close to the egg as you can, and then repeat the same on the other half. Applying some glue, placing the baker's twine on, waiting for it to dry, and then coming back a few minutes later and applying more glue and wrapping that half of the egg with the baker's twine. Then you've got a cute rustic Easter egg for your Easter decorations. Or you could give this Easter egg away as a gift filled with Easter eggs inside. Supplies you will need: I've got a cherry ripe Easter egg here, as that's my hubby's favourite chocolate, and some gold edible spray paint. I'm using the Wilton's brand and I picked this up from Spotlight, my local craft store. Unwrap your chocolate egg and put it on a bottle cap so that it doesn't roll around. And then follow the instructions on your gold edible spray paint. Mine said to shake well before spraying on your egg from about 25 centimetres away, creating a mist. If you get too close, then the spray will just start to run. Allow that to dry and then turn over and spray on the other side, repeating the same steps so that you create a mist. Shake well and then spray. And there we have a golden egg ready for Easter, just like the goose that laid the golden egg. Plastic eggs, I picked up mine from my local craft store. A rolling pin or something that you can use as a rolling pin. Play-Doh. Some Peppa Pig and George figurines. Alrighty, let's get into this Peppa Pig surprise eggs DIY. So first I put Peppa in this purple plastic egg and shut the lid. Then I flattened the Play-Doh with the palm of my hand before using my makeshift rolling pin to roll it until it was nice and thin and wide enough that it could wrap around the Easter egg. Then pick up your flattened Play-Doh and wrap it around the plastic egg. What I found is the front was really nice, but then the back there was a lot of excess Play-Doh. So I actually removed a bit of that Play-Doh so that I could try and get a more smoother finish at the back. Then I thought, why not try and make a little pig's tail? So I twisted the Play-Doh to make a cute little curly pigtail. Now it's time to create a George surprise Easter egg. So for George, I'm going to use this bright green plastic egg and pop him inside so he's nice and safe. Before I begin flattening the Play-Doh with my hands, before using my makeshift rolling pin, which you actually might recognise from my last video. It contained gold edible spray paint that I used to make my golden egg for Easter. Anyway, it works perfectly as a rolling pin, so I'm rolling out this Play-Doh, and this time I decided to take some excess off before I put it around the plastic egg. Then pick up the Play-Doh and wrap it around your Easter egg. Like I said before, it'll be nice and smooth on the front, but try and make it as smooth as possible at the back as well. And then you're done. Doesn't it look great? Pepper and George hiding away in their eggs. Now you can't have a surprise egg video on YouTube without having a demo. As I don't have kids, I'm going to open up the egg myself. If you've watched till the end, you're awesome. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Tell me in the comments below which one was your favourite. Have an awesome Easter. Bye!